Thank you so much, Kelly. We love hearing the stories of those great children. But this just in, new episode of Bake Squared coming your way right now. All right, friends, welcome back to another episode of Bake Squared, where I get high, I get ready, and then I bake. Nice jump. What I want to do is dress very fun, you know, like I'm on a vacay, casual, but still like chic. You gotta know that word. But let's go ahead over to my closet and let me get this cool ass outfit I got planned out. So, welcome to my closet. I don't know why I haven't done this before, but I feel like this is gonna be way better than me just popping up in front of the camera being like, this is my outfit. But okay, so these are the pants I'm starting out with. They are like some pastel green trousers. They are a little bit baggy on the bottom, which I love. I paired it with this black Coach belt. How my ass look? It look good? You better quit looking at it. So with these pants, I wanted to pair it with this shirt. So what I really like about this shirt, it is like island vibes, you know? And I love those island vibes, but the coolest part about this shirt is they reversed it and then made the outside the inside. You heard me right. The outside is inside. So what I'm gonna pair it with, shoes wise, I'm just gonna pair it with some Campus Adidas. They are beige and white. I get everything I wear. Every single article of clothing I get is from the thrift store. For me, it's always fun to pair like some dress pants with tennis shoes. Shane Dawson, this is for you. My ride's here, gotta go. Ah! Well, this is the outfit that I came up with. So how I'm gonna style this, earrings I just got at the thrift store yesterday, which are awesome. So it's green, blue, and then like some fake pearls on the end, but they're really creamy, which is gonna blend well with this cream. Green, blue. I was like, these are perfect for this outfit. Last thing I'm gonna pair with this is this unique silver necklace that was gifted to me. This thing like moves around. I don't know what you would call it. I'm gonna head over and do some makeup because I do want to do some cool, unique stuff on my face because I like being different. So, first I'm gonna start my base as some foundation. Makeup's so fun to do sometimes. Yeah, that was gay. When you're comfortable with yourself, then you can be yourself. I hope that made sense, because it makes perfect sense to me. So like, I'm comfortable with my sexuality, for example. I don't care what people say if, oh, you gay. You're straight. Before you are happy in this world, you have to love yourself. Boy, do I love me. Now I'm going to take some concealer and I'm going to put this on my eyelid. And then under my eye right here. And with the other side. So I'm going to take a smaller brush and just kind of blend this in, but not really blend this in, because I'm going to put eyeshadow over this just to make it look brighter. My skin's brown. I'm going to take another brush And I'm going to add some green eyeshadow. Now I'm going to take some blue and then go over the top. I just like my eyebrows looking a little bit more bushy, you know. I'm being very extra, and I'm going to add some dots on the side of my eye with some liquid mascara. Use some setting spray. And this is the finished look. Blue sunglasses again. And I'm all set. Do you like the look? Good. Now let's go over to the kitchen and bake something delicious. Hey friends, welcome back to the kitchen, where now I have the munchies, so I'm so ready to eat dessert. Let's go. Today we are making apple pie dumplings. And this is about to be a knockout of the park. You know what I'm saying? A home run. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's out there somewhere. You want me to sight that ball? No. Okay. So here are today's ingredients that we'll need. So for today's recipe, what you'll need: some sugar, some flour, some brown sugar, some salt, some nutmeg, some cinnamon, ground cloves, some lemon juice, some cornstarch, Granny Smith apples, and some puff pastry dough. So with those ingredients as well, you'll need some eggs just for brushing your dough. You probably need 1 egg, just one. So you're gonna take your Granny Smith apples, make sure they're cleaned. They're probably covered with pesticides. Then I'm gonna cut them in half, not this way, but in the middle. So I mean like this, friends, okay? And then I'm gonna scoop out the core. Look, ain't nobody got time for that. Now you're gonna scoop the majority of the apple inside out. After you take out the core and everything, you're gonna save the parts that you are scooping out and put that aside because you're gonna use it to fill these back up. Before wanting to be the next fashion star of the world, I wanted to be a pastry chef. Can you believe that? Well, I can because it's my life. But yeah, I wanted to have my own bakery and all that jazz. And then the first college I applied to when I was actually still in high school was Johnson & Wales, and I did not get accepted, so my dreams were kind of crushed. But you know, it doesn't hurt to do this on the side. Still fun. I'm just gonna preheat my oven to 400 degrees. I'm gonna get a small baking sheet. I'm going to line it with parchment paper. Let's try that again. I'm going to put these apples that I emptied on here, so they should really look like this, okay? I'm going to take some more apples. I'm just going to cut these up. And also, friends, for this recipe, I am not measuring anything, okay? I'm using my eyes. Just gauge it on what you think you should be adding. I'm gonna do half a cup of sugar. Now I am, like I said, just gauging this. This recipe doesn't really call for half a cup of sugar, but it's depending on how many apples you use for your recipe. So I'm using a lot of apples, 6 or 7. So I'm just gonna add the sugar in here on top of the apples. I hear you, Shirley. That's my girl. Also, just gonna do that same amount of sugar in brown sugar, okay? Add that half a cup of brown sugar in. You're gonna add some cinnamon. I'm also gonna add some cornstarch. I am gonna put it through a sifter. And just enough to make this like pasty. I want to add a couple dashes of salt. I'm going to add some nutmeg. And then I'm also going to add some ground. I'm going to take this filling that I prepared and I'm going to add it to these apples. So now you're going to take your flour on a clean surface, just sprinkle some flour on your surface. You're going to take your puff pastry dough and roll it on out onto your surface and sprinkle some more flour on top of it. Just take a rolling pin. I like to put a little bit of flour on my rolling pin and then roll this out. I'm going to take a bowl and I'm going to lay it on top of the dough and cut around it. In a small bowl, crack your egg, but separate it to get only the egg white. You can save the yolk if you want or toss it if you want. I'll take a little bit of this egg white, go around the edges of this dough that I just cut. You're gonna take your apple that you filled, put it on this dough, and then close it on up, baby. And just repeat this process until you got all your apples covered. After you have all your apples covered with the puff pastry, just poke some holes in the top with your knife and you just bake this off for 20 minutes. So I do have some dough left with this extra dough and this extra apple filling that I have. I'm going to take a bread dish, a baking bread dish, line this with parchment paper. I'm just going to layer this out and see how this turns out. So I did also top it off with the egg wash and I'm going to put it in the oven with these apples and see what happens. And here is the finished product. I'm about to dive in. So I'm gonna serve this with vanilla ice cream. You already know what he do. And thanks for joining us on Bake Square, where you can get a high with me and we can bake. I'll see you next time, friends. I love it! Love it.